Greetings guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Welcome back to the Amazing Plant Project. My name's Kate, and today is the inaugural episode of Botany Bites. For each episode, it's just going to be like a tiny ramble about a particular plant. So, without further ado, today's friend is the stinging nettle. So, this little guy, if I can get the camera to focus. There we go. Yeah. So just touching that much right there was enough that I can feel it starting to kind of numb the side of my finger there. But this guy is a fabulous example of stinging nettle. And it's really common in disturbed areas, along roads, and just abandoned spaces. These sections right here are the flowers. There we go. And you can see each of the individual buds that is basically the same size as one of the spines right there. Now, these spines are essentially tiny hypodermic needles, and because of that, if you run into the spines, it injects, not venom, but it injects like the numbing agents contained in the spines into wherever you came into contact with it. And it's not really showing up too much here, but this part of my finger right here is where I was trying to kind of adjust the stem, and it's kind of red a little bit. And in my experience, that lasts for about a day generally, which makes it really useful as a topical medicinal too. For a top down, you have this guy over here, and if you notice, it kind of looks like a mint when it's growing. That's because it's in the same family. And let me just get my gloves on real quick, because as much as I like these guys, alright, so it's kind of hard to see on this one, but come on. But this part of the stem, like the stem itself, is squared, and the leaves here are very serrated, with very obvious vascular lines going through them, and rather prominent veins on the back, which makes it really good for using these for prints and stuff too. You just have to deal with the spines. But stinging nettle is really high in vitamin C and general nutrients, and help boost immunity too. So I've not really noticed a difference in consuming nettle when I've already been sick, but it's a good preventative measure. And especially against a darker background, you can really see the spines on there. So yeah, that is our nettle friend. And because there are so many branching leaves along the stalk, it's not the best option, but you can use nettle as a rope or cord building material if you strip the center parts out, because the vascular tissue is able to be woven and stuff. You just have to prepare to need to tie it together a lot, because each join where the leaves are growing, it bends at weird angles, so it's not the easiest material to work with, but it's entirely possible. So, alright, this concludes episode 1 of Botany Bites. Talk to you later. Have a good one. And if you'd like more info, I'll leave, and here we have one of the flower buds right there. For anyone not already aware, nettles are very much opportunists, as are most weed type plants, including just randomly growing in a bag of open soil. If you'd like more info about plants and whatnot, hit the subscribe button down below and the bell icon next to it to be notified when I upload. And the last video is over here. Something YouTube thinks you might like is over there. A link to my other channel where I do craft things and other stuff. I've been doing a lot of speed painting recently is over here. And see you next time. Bye everybody.